The best monitors should be clear and vibrant, whether you're checking email, watching movies or playing games. With bright colors and sharp details, the top displays have features that make life a little easier and your desk a little more comfortable. Whether you need something for general use, for gaming, or even professional graphics work, the right monitor will often be the difference between comfortable enjoyment and awkward discomfort. Dell's ultra-sharp monitors have always maintained a pleasing aesthetic, but the U3415W takes it to another level with a slick, mostly, bezel-free design that makes the gigantic 34-inch panel look even larger than it already is. The U3415W does sport a thin, 3/4 inch, matte black bottom bezel that holds a Dell logo, 4 touch-sensitive function buttons, and a power switch, but the top and side bezels are practically microscopic. The U3415W offers plenty of basic and advanced picture settings and a user-friendly menu system. In addition to brightness, contrast, and gamma settings, there are 7 picture presets: standard, multimedia, movie, game, paper, color temp, and custom. If you choose the custom setting, you can tweak offset and gain levels for red, green, and blue colors, as well as hue and saturation levels for red, green, blue, cyan, yellow, and magenta colors. Other adjustments include sharpness, dynamic contrast, picture-in-picture, PIP, and picture-by-picture, PBP, settings, as well as a calibrated uniformity compensation setting that adjusts all areas of the screen to maintain uniform brightness and color with respect to the center of the screen. The 16.9-pound cabinet is supported by a stand that offers 60 degrees of swivel, 26 degrees of tilt, and 4.5 inches of height adjustability, and the rear panel contains VESA mounting holes for wall mounting. There are 4 function buttons, a power switch, and 2 9-watt, down-firing speakers embedded in the lower bezel. At the rear of the cabinet, facing downward, are 2 HDMI inputs, a full-size DisplayPort input, a mini DisplayPort input, and a full-size DisplayPort output that can be used to connect multiple monitors in a daisy chain configuration. They share space with an audio output, 2 USB 3.0 downstream ports, and a USB 3.0 upstream port. If you're looking to replace a dual monitor setup or just want more screen space for watching movies and surfing the web, put the Dell Ultra-Sharp 34 curved monitor U3417W at the top of your list. At just over $1,000, it isn't cheap, but if you require top-shelf performance from an ultra-wide monitor, it's money well spent. The 34-inch IPS panel delivers stellar color and grayscale performance, and viewing angles are wide, with no picture degradation. The massive screen's 1,900R curvature puts you closer to the action while watching video, and the dual 9-watt speakers deliver a nice wall of sound. Although the U3417W is not designed for gaming, it can still be pressed into casual play, but its input lag and lack of gamer-centric features will likely disappoint the hardcore gaming crowd. The heart of the U4919DW is its 49-inch, measured on the diagonal, ultra-wide screen. The panel employs in-plane switching, IPS, technology, which is known for its color accuracy and wide viewing angles from offsides, above, and below. The monitor sits on a stand with a sturdy base that takes up a substantial, 10 by 14-inch, footprint. The stand has some ergonomic chops, supporting 3.5 inches of height adjustment, and 26 degrees in tilt adjustment. Also, it's set on a ring that can rotate up to 170 degrees in either direction. The Ultra-Sharp 49 curved monitor, U4919DW, is sure to delight multitaskers. This 49-inch business monitor lets you view multiple windows at once, so you could, for example, view your Slack feed and glance at your email while working on a spreadsheet. The possibilities and combinations are endless. The Dell Display Manager software's Easy Arrange feature lets you easily split your screen into up to 6 windows. This IPS panel is bright and renders color very well, and you get a host of connection choices. Design-wise, the UP3216Q isn't that much of an update from the Dell UP3214Q. It uses the same matte black cabinet with silver trim and 3/4-inch bezels. The 18.9-pound cabinet is supported by a sturdy silver stand that provides height, tilt, and swivel adjustments, but lacks pivot adjustability. You can easily remove the cabinet from the stand and mount it on a wall using a VESA-compatible mounting kit. There are 5 touch-sensitive function buttons and a power switch located on the lower right-hand bezel. You use the function buttons to access and navigate your way through the settings menus, and they also serve as hotkeys for selecting a preset mode, adjusting brightness and contrast, and selecting an input source. There are 8 preset selections, including Standard, Multimedia, Movie, Game, Paper, Color Temperature, Custom Color, and Color Space. The Color Space submenu offers presets for Adobe RGB, sRGB, DCI-P3, Rec. 709, and 2 calibration presets, Cal 1 and Cal 2. The Custom Color submenu has gain and offset settings for red, green, and blue colors, as well as 6 color hue and saturation settings. The 27-inch IPS panel packs in 3840 by 2160 pixels, which is UHD, aka 4K, resolution, at a 16:9 widescreen aspect ratio. Pixel density is a very healthy 163 pixels per inch, p, the same as the Editor's Choice ViewSonic VP2785 4K, another monitor for creative professionals, which offers the same screen size and resolution as the Dell. All else being equal, the higher the pixel density, the sharper the text and other fine detail in an image will appear. The panel is set in a cabinet that is black in front and gray in the back. It has 1/4-inch bezels at the top and sides, and on the bottom an inch thick bezel, the bottom third of which is beveled and houses the control buttons and a bay from which the colorimeter emerges when needed. The UP2720Q also includes a shading hood that can be attached to block stray light, though it can be used only when the monitor is in landscape mode. The Dell has strong ergonomic cred, with a 5.1-inch range of height adjustment, a tilt range from 5 degrees downward to 21 degrees upward, the ability to swivel up to 45 degrees to the left or the right, and to pivot 90 degrees from landscape to portrait, and back, in either direction.